After the departure of Shannon Sharpe, Undisputed went on a hiatus, and Skip Bayless has now returned. With him, new co-hosts Michael Irvin, Keyshawn Johnson, and Richard Sherman. Purported BFF Lil Wayne provides a remixed intro song, and despite this now being Skip's show, he's relegated to moderator status, introducing the topics like the View's Whoopi Goldberg, then throwing to his co-hosts.
Rachel, please start us off. Can you see James Harden playing for the Sixers this season?
I can.
And that addressing the camera is a weakness of Skip Bayless, who is best served in a conversational style debate scenario. Now, not everybody's going to be there every day, but the show now has an NFL star sitting opposite Skip every episode, which is a failure now that you have rotating co-hosts. Why are they all in the same sport? Or are we afraid to throw someone in from basketball, one of the two sports Skip actually talks about? I do not see this show continuing in this manner for very long, guys. It won't last a year. It will break Skip to be left out of the conversation. This is a guy best known for being early money on LeBron James Actually Sucks and liking Tim Tebow. Now, sure, we did see Rachel Nichols drop in, so I guess at any point midway through the show, we're going to have a third chair pulled up. And I know this isn't going to sound good, but if that third chair is a black guy, we're going to just hear yelling on top of yelling.
You know!
Because every black guy doing this wants to be Stephen A. Smith, and they don't seem to understand that before he yells, he gets in real quiet, and then he builds to a yell.
You have to take matchups into consideration, and I'm going to be.
James Harden.
I'm going to be. No, it wasn't just James Harden. It was Kevin Durant on him too.
A lot of James.
It was a lot of Kevin Durant. Skip, I was there. The guy's 6'11". Skip, he's got a wingspan of about 7'6".
Instead, in their efforts to mimic this, the typical black commentator starts with yell and just continues yelling.
No.
And you can't juxtapose that with the peacefulness out of Skip Bayless if you have two black guys yelling at each other, ignoring Skip altogether. Now, I know that people don't really like the school teacher role that the hot chick would typically occupy on a show such as this. There to make sure that the boys didn't say something that would get them in trouble. At the very least, bring back Jen Hale. She was never in studio, didn't interrupt the boys, but she introduced the topics and threw to the commercials, which right now seems like the only space for Skip Bayless to get a word in.
Okay. Hold these thoughts. We're going to get back to Trey Lance later in the show.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen. Instead, we're going to have compelling enough professional athletes on the opposite side of the table conversing with each other, leaving Skip Bayless out of his own show. He will eventually get replaced by Nick Wright.
Thank you for watching my son's YouTube station. It's not for everyone, but he tries. Maybe if you bought some merch below, he'll eventually get good at the YouTubing.